Hey everyone, it's Jen. I did a little e.l.f. cosmetics haul when they had 50% off of all of their products online, so I wanted to show you guys what I got. So first is, ooh, this is awesome. It's my brush holder. And I'm going to take it out of here because I have to see what this looks like. Original price of this item. I'm going to try to remember what all of this is. Shouldn't be that hard. And then I'll tell you what I paid for it, which is, well, everything's 50% off, so I'm sure you can figure that out. The first one I got is this brush holder that has a gross dimple in the front, but oh well. So this is what it looks like. It says eyes, lips, face, and it's just black on the other side. It's that matte kind of silicone looking black, and then you just put your brushes right in there, and there's 3 compartments in the top so you can separate them and so they don't fall all over inside. So next inside the box, I just grabbed the bag out because it's a lot easier that way. So next I'm gonna grab high definition powder. So I got this and I'm super pumped to try this. Let's open this puppy up. So the top looks like this. It's just a screw off top, and inside there is a powder puff that has eyes, lips, face on it. So that's super adorable. And it also has the little sifter in the top. There's a sticker over top of that right now, so nothing's gonna come out, I don't think, but it seems to be quite a bit of product in there, and this is regular price $6, so half price of that is what I paid. So I've opened up the whole entire everything because there were so many brushes and I just kind of wanted to do all the brushes at once. So I have 2 different kinds of brushes here. There's some with a white backing on them and some with like a grayish silver backing, and the brushes are white and these brushes are black. For any of you who are very familiar with e.l.f. brushes, you will know that these ones are $3 at regular price and these ones are $1 at regular price. I got 2 blending brushes, so they're just very basic blending brushes. They're not like the 217, they're a lot shorter. Here's my 217 still in the packaging. But as you can see, these bristles are much longer, these ones are much shorter, and they still are very movable, so they're not stiff, they have a lot of movement, so they blend really nicely. And then I have an eye crease brush, which looks like that. I haven't used this yet. I wanted to try it out because it's very short and stubby, and I like to get great definition in my crease, and I really thought that this would help me out with that. I do have a crease blending brush, but I wanted something a little more defined, and I thought, well, I would definitely try this out for 50 cents. So now onto the black ones. There are a lot, as you can see. There's a lot of brushes here, but I did get a kabuki brush. I've never used a kabuki brush before, so I thought that I would try one out. The price was right. I think these were $6 each. And yeah, so 50% off of that. It's so soft on top. The bristles here in the white section feel a little bit more coarse, but as you get to the tip, I believe it's just a dyed look, because when you pull them away, it's the same bristles. But I believe that this is just all the same ones. But the top part of this is so soft. Yeah, so I have, oh, this is my favorite brush. I'm going to talk about these next. I picked up 2 of these, and these are the e.l.f. powder brushes. I'll take this out just because the packaging can get a little shiny. So it looks like this, and it's just very flat on top, and I use this for my powder, like my face powder, and I buff it into the skin and everything, and it's actually apparently good for some liquid foundation as well. So if I'm gonna recommend you any e.l.f. brush, it's gonna be this one because I've used it and I love it, and that's why I got 2 more. Oops, I'm dropping things. This is the angled foundation brush. So it's just lightly angled, and it works great for putting on your liquid foundation. I also have another one of these that I got in the 11-piece kit from e.l.f. and I use it for just applying my powder highlighter just on the top of my cheekbone, and I have never used a better brush to apply highlighter with. So if I can recommend this to you for that, I would definitely do it for the highlighter portion. Also for foundation. So I figure it's just so much faster if I take the brushes out of the packaging and just show you them that way. This is the small stipple brush. So it's just a lot smaller than the other one that you saw earlier, like this. It's just a lot smaller. And what I like is that the names are on there really clear. So, I mean, it'll probably come off, but I haven't had any trouble with that yet so far with any of my brushes. So next is the complexion brush, which is an extremely big brush. I prefer to use this brush for really dark, really pigmented blushes, just because it does pick up a lot of product, but it blends it nicely. It's very thin here, but it's very thick in this area, so it's easy to blend out, and it gives you a really nice angle with your blush if that's where you're putting it. Some like the apple of the cheek, which it's still really good for, but it's really good for angling your blush if you want to, and it blends it out really nicely. The next brush is an angled blush brush, and it looks like that. So it is just angled nicely. It's pretty thick in this area. It's very dense here, but it gets really nice and soft and thick at the end, and it gives a super nice angle. So this is also really good for getting a nice contour just in this little section here, and then blending it out a little bit. I really like these kind of brushes for contouring your forehead because it gives that perfect angle, and you can just get right in there and it looks really great. So I wanted a couple options for my my blush, and I saw this one on there. It's called a mineral powder brush, and it is kind of like the complexion brush, but just a lot smaller and a little thinner, like more tapered toward the ferrule. But the bristles are so soft on top. I mean, you guys really have to try out these brushes. I really like how inexpensive they are, but they're pretty good quality. The packaging, I mean, as you can see, they're like bent when they come, but they fill out right away. Like as soon as you open them and play with them, they form properly. Yeah, I certainly do like these. If you're really new to makeup and you want to try brushes out and you don't know what to try, you should give e.l.f. a try because they're really good brushes. I do like them a lot, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. I mean, I paid $1.50 for this, so if you can't pay $1.50 for one brush, I'm not really sure what you're going to look for, but these are certainly very affordable. So I also got an angled contour brush, which looks like this, for those who haven't seen one of these before. It's just kind of a very dense brush, and it's got a little bit of an angle on it. I did really want to try this for liquid concealer underneath my eye, as well as dry, but I think I only picked up one of these. That's okay. I'll always make another order. It's called a contour brush, and it is very dense at the tip and just kind of rounded at the end. So it just looks like that, very basic. But I love this brush because it does multiple things. I only have one so far, so I have bought two more. But what I use it for is contouring. Obviously it's a contour brush, so any small areas you want to contour. Also, I love this for my outer V. It's really big and really thick for the eye area, so a lot of people will probably use something smaller, but I really do like this because it just packs that color right on the outer corner, and just gives me exactly what I'm going for. I really like this brush. So I picked up a concealer brush. Everybody knows what those look like. They're just flat. They almost look like eyeshadow brushes. I'm used to them being a little bit larger, but I'm glad that this one's a little bit smaller just because I can be a little more precise with this one. I picked up a flat eyeliner brush, and it just looks like this. It's a smaller flat eyeliner brush. I was thinking of using this for my eyebrows, just to define them when I'm filling them in. I haven't found a great eyebrow product that works for me, like my eyebrows, and I don't have anything in them right now, so they're pretty sparse looking, but they're still thick. I have lots of hair in my eyebrows, so I'm hoping when I find something that this brush will be amazing. In the meantime, I think I might use it to apply some color to my waterline. This is the last brush that I've ordered from e.l.f. I picked up 2 of them, and it's definitely hands down one of my favorite brushes from them. I know I say, you know, I've probably said that 3 times already, that 3 of them or 4 of them or something are my favorite, but they have a lot of really good brushes for very inexpensive. So I want to show you this one because I really want to recommend this to you guys. I really think that it's a good investment, especially if you're starting out or if you're just really looking for a good brush for this purpose. So this is the small angled brush. It's just a basic angled flat brush, and what I like about this is it is perfect for gel liner. Like, I mean perfect. It's super thin, very thin, and then it's got this really nice cute angle on it, but it's not too wide. It's just a really nice, it's a perfect brush. On to the other things that I ordered. I also got another translucent powder, and this one is in a shimmer. So it's got just a little bit of shimmer to it when you apply it to the face. It is just a little bit of a shimmery peachy color. These were super inexpensive. Regular price is $6, so half price $3. I also picked up a blush, and this is in Candid Coral. Okay, so this is the blush. It's really tiny, as you can see my super large hands, but this looks just a little like it's just a little small blush, and it has a little top or a little window so that you can see what color you're choosing. Oh, it does have the name on it, but it's super tiny in the back, and then you open it up and this is the color. Oh, this is very skin toned, but this is it here. That's cute. Another thing that I ordered was the contouring blush and bronzing powder. So it looks like this. Again, it has the tiny little name on the back. And when you open it up, it's got a mirror inside of it. And these are the products. Ooh, I'm loving that bronzer. So that's a very cute pair. I'm really excited to try those. Can you guys see those? Yeah, I'm very excited to try that bronzer on my contour. So the last 2 items that I have are baked highlighters, and one is in Blush Gems and one is in Moonlit Pearls. So this one is Blush Gems, and again they have the name on the back. There's no mirror in them, it's just a clear window. But this is the color here. This one I was really excited about. And the same thing, it's just a clear window with the product, which looks like this. And this is the color right here. So very pretty. So that's pretty much it for e.l.f. So I have a few MAC items that I wanted to show you guys that I kind of hauled on. I'm just going to get all that together and I'll show you guys in a sec. So the first couple items that I picked up are a must for me. I'm just about out, and that is my Marine Bright Formula Cleanser, which is in the Lightful formula. And this is probably the best face cleanser that I've ever used in my entire life. So I picked up 2 because I use them every day, twice a day. And for a girl with oily skin and combination and like sometimes breakouts due to stress and all that kind of stuff, these Lightful cleansers have by far worked the best for me. So I had to get 2 of those because I know I'm going to go through them like crazy. Also, I was gifted this, which I'm very excited about. I wanted this so bad. It is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish in the color Superb. This is probably the most beautiful gift. Like, look how gorgeous this is. This color right here. Another couple items that I picked up were lipsticks, and the first one I got is in Kinda Sexy. I really wanted something that was like peachy, pinkish, very soft color, and so I figured I'd get this one, which looks like this. So Oh my gosh. This is the first time that I've ever smelled the vanilla that everybody talks about. Oh my gosh, this is the first time ever. I'm so excited. I've never paid any attention to the smell of a MAC lipstick before. I've just always cared too much about the color. I can't believe it smells so good. The other lipstick that I picked up is Heroin, which I'm sure everybody's seen, everybody's touched and everything, but this is my very first time getting to play with it and have it for myself. So it looks like this, which is a very beautiful color. I wasn't on a lipstick bandwagon, but I have been and I'm loving it. This is the color here. Just an FYI though, it does show up a lot more purpley on the lips, which I really like. Also, I pair it with the deeper purple liner and it just kind of makes it even darker purple. So I just love that lipstick. The last item that I picked up is the 163 brush by MAC. And it looks like this. And it is perfect for contouring. And I've never tried this out before, but I thought I'm gonna splurge, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna try it out. So I have gone crazy with brushes, but this is by far the one that I'm most excited to try. So that's it for my haul, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I do have some other upcoming videos of presents that I got over the holidays and stuff, so keep an eye out for those. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you all again very soon. Bye! So when I did my haul video the other day for e.l.f. and MAC, I completely forgot to add a few items that I got at Sephora. So I wanted to do that. So if you're wondering why I'm wearing different clothing and all that kind of stuff, it's because I completely forgot about it and I just noticed it now, and I wanted to add that into that video. So, or this video. So when you're watching it and you see me changing, it's just because I completely forgot and I had to add this in. So at Sephora, I picked up the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this is in the shade Brunette. And I was actually very hesitant to try this because my brows are very thick and the hair is very coarse, so anytime I put anything in my brows it just looks cakey and thick. And I'm sure if you guys noticed in my previous videos, my brows just look way darker than what they should, and it is because the products that I was trying just weren't a good fit for my brows. So I have since tried a few other things, Anastasia Brow is included, and this is by far my favorite so far. I haven't tried anything else that compares to this, so I'm really excited about that. So this is what the container or packaging looks like. And I'm sure you guys are very familiar with Anastasia. I am not, but I'm very happy that I did get this because I have noticed quite a few people using it. So the one end is just a retractable pencil. Sorry if I'm cross-eyed, but it's just a retractable pencil and it's super, super fine. I'm just going to take it out of here just a bit more. It's extremely fine. So when you sort of fleck this in your hair, it looks very natural. Also, I use it to create a very sharp line underneath my brow, which I actually have this on today. And I'm not sure if you all feel the same way as I do, but I do feel like this so far looks very natural, and I'm very happy about that. So once I have applied the brow pencil, I use the other end, which has a spoolie in it, which is just your average spoolie, except this is so much smaller. So here's the spoolie that I use for mascara and my brows, and the smaller one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz spoolie. So obviously it's quite a bit smaller, and it actually works really, really well. So I will be buying this again for sure because I'm really, really liking it. The next item that I picked up is the Urban Decay face case in Anarchy, and I haven't opened this yet, so yeah, it's kind of a surprise for me too. It looks like this, which actually is pretty cute. I did see the display model, but I didn't pay any attention to the packaging, not realizing that it's white and silvery, kind of grayish on the front. The back just says yeah, what's in it basically. There is a mirror. So it's full length to the case. And then inside you see here is the eyeliner pencil. And back here, pardon my nails, but back here this is the lip color. And then it has 5 eyeshadows. And those are, if I am correct in this, from this side here, starting at Redemption, this color is called Fray. This is Vaporize, Provocateur, which I believe is in the Vice palette, and Revolt. And the one that made me want to buy this is actually Redemption.